Test, test, 1, 2. From Ice Line in Westchester, Pennsylvania, it's late night hockey. Tonight, your Kennett Blue Demons will face off against the Downingtown East Cougars. A pleasant good evening and welcome to our coverage of Kennett Ice Hockey. Alongside Kevin Mott and Brian Cardello, I'm Ed Henry. It's been 10 days since Kennett's last game, and it's crazy to think that this is the first loss since the championship game in early 2023.
Wow. I mean, that's not a streak you typically hear about. That's impressive.
Absolutely. I mean, we knew when we were going to come into the Chesmont to expect some losses, but when I was thinking about how long it's been, that's one heck of a stretch.
It is, and you learn. What do they say? Losing's a habit, winning's a habit. That carries over, and that start that Kennett had really was something to think about. Wow, it's too late. I can't talk very well. English is my first language, despite what you might think. But I guess my point is, they came ready to play, and I think maybe we were a little bit hesitant. The players weren't.
Yeah.
They showed that they were not hesitant.
So that was a 5-4 loss to Garnet Valley. Now, it was a very close game, back and forth, and we had quite a number of players. Oh, look at that. I got to stretch it out a little bit. I think I cut Lucas off making the score sheet. Lucas actually had 2 goals and an assist, and then you had Luke Ganley, Colin Kelly, and Aiden Savory with a goal. And I think I cut somebody else off on the assist end of it, too, because we had quite a few in there that were on the sheet that day.
Well, and that's always a good sign. When you can spread out your scoring and more people getting looks, that is a good thing because that keeps the other teams on their toes.
Between the pipes as usual, number 31, Aiden Mott, who's now sitting at 4-1 this season. He's so far seen 154 shots in those 5 games. He's got a 2.97 goals against and a .903 save percentage. So always, as we know, very good numbers from Mr. Mott. Tonight, we play the Downingtown East Cougars. Now, I expect this one will be a challenge because this is definitely one of the better teams in the Chesmont.
Yeah, they're always a powerhouse, and they continue to do it this year as well. They've always got a solid stable of players.
Now, that will bring us to our high-impact keys of the game. As always, defensive coverage, especially from what we saw in that last game against Garnet Valley. Back-checking is important, and then just like that Garnet Valley game, watching for key players. There's one in particular, number 24, Brody Matthews. He is like who we saw last week against Garnet Valley. He can put on a show all by himself.
Yeah, and you got a name like Brody, so it's just a good start. But you look at his numbers. 5 games played, 16 points.
Yeah, no, he knows how to find his way onto a score sheet.
I mean, we have one of those. We have one of those in Mott. It's
we've got a couple, but
it's the teams have to focus on that. We got to focus on him, and hopefully we can stay on top of the right, or should I say, hopefully we can stay on the right side of that guy.
So scratches for tonight for Kennett. Number 9, Colin Kelly, and number 44, Shanahan Henderson. Hope everything is well with Mr. Kelly. I know he had a little bit of an episode earlier today. I think he was a bit dehydrated, and
that's what it sounds like.
So,
he sent a text to the club team saying, "Don't worry, boys, all good."
All right.
So that's good to hear. He will be missed.
Oh, without question.
That boy is, wow, a boy. He's like a man cub out there. He's fun to watch, and I think his leadership is vital to this team as well as his skill. But that leadership that he brings to the team is also very important. He leads by example, plays well, has a heck of a shot, and we'll miss him tonight. But hopefully, speedy recovery.
Absolutely. I know I see him occasionally at the gym. He gets in there for his training, and we made a point in the conversation about that one attempted check on him at the blue line that last game. Player lines him up and comes up and goes, "Oh, wait a minute, he doesn't move."
When you do that, when you go in for that big hit and you think you got a kid totally lined up, right, and then you hit him and it just hurts, you don't hit him again. You definitely think twice about it. You're not going in for a second try.
So both teams will make their way out to center ice, and we'll get this very late night game started.
Yeah. Thank God they gave us that extra warm-up time.
Yeah, just so we need to be here a little bit later than normal. Puck is down, and we are underway. Downingtown quick on the puck and into the Kennett end. Quick shot in on Mr. Mott, and he had that under his arm. It looked like that was trying to get the numbers right. I think that was number 48, Chase McEwen. Kennett on this draw. They'll feed ahead, was looking for Mr. Mott. He was cut off, and Downingtown looks to go the other direction.
Nice poke check by Ganley there.
McEwen is forced back into his zone. Go across, put that right in front of his bench. They'll battle for it there. Ganley picks it up, and he runs into a player at the blue line. A few of them go tumbling down, up to the line, kept in at least momentarily. Cougars in possession. That one gets cut off nicely. Puts it in. Ben Fisher racing to it in the corner. Ben Fisher shrugs off a few, ends up getting it to Mott. I think he was looking to head that up to the blue line. That one gets cut off, and Nichols goes the other direction. Good play there by Heinzelman to cancel that out and force it back out to the middle.
Great play by Heinzelman.
Work for it in the neutral zone. They'll chip it into the Kennett end. Heinzelman first one to it. Up to the line. Again, players come to get together. And chop for it there. Fisher will backhand it towards the Cougar end and put in towards the net. I think that was headed wide, but Hayden slides out to get a stick on it. From the corner, try to center it. Gets forced behind the net. They battle for it there, but it's Downingtown. Turnaround shot, kick save there by Mott. Along the boards. Nichols sits along the side of the net. They chop at it, still sits there. Almost got it across to the far side, but that one got cut off, forced back down. Ella Dunn in the corner. Good work from Ella to stay with that, rolls it up the showers. He'll direct out to the line. Savory in the zone with speed, gets the shot, goes off the shoulder. That's the netminder, number 35, Lucas Flutie for the Cougars. And McEwen gets lined up in the middle. Oscar Sarazales.
We got one coming up against us here.
And that would probably be Oscar who's going to take that. I'm going to guess that might be a roughing call. We'll see what that is. Goes all the way the length of the ice. That'll be an icing. We get the whistle, and let's see what the call is. Yep. Roughing it is.
Roughing it is, exactly like you said.
Wrong button. That is not a goal. That's out.
You know, it's important in these games. You gotta learn to play right at the edge, but not over it, because you can't afford to be down. That's for sure.
Downingtown first to it, gets in and gets a shot there. That was, as we mentioned, number 24, Brody Matthews. Directed to the middle, through traffic. Matthews with another shot. Mott was in good position to make that save.
I'd like to see our D be a little stronger in the puck there. That D being number 3, my buddy, my son.
It was a nice play right off the face-off by number 2, Christian McEwen.
Well, looks like we got an interference. Yep, interference. That'll negate the power play. That was a good example of, you see Heinzelman skating, keeping those feet moving no matter what, and I think that kind of helped draw that call, to be honest, because the player came in and he skated through it, but it just goes to show, like, he would have had a clear shot to the puck, make it a little easier to get out.
So they'll skate 4 aside for the next minute 35 seconds. Oh,
there we
and
go.
Just like that, right off the face-off.
Well, he drew the penalty and said, you know what? Here we go. Let's go. Even up 4-4. Let's check this guy out. This is a snipe.
So back up there again.
Yeah, so that's a nice shot by Heinzelman there.
So 4-on-4 works well for the Blue Demons, and they start off the scoring. Currently lead 1-0. Kennett does really well with that open ice.
Yeah, they do. Well, you look at this group skating out there right now. Ganley, Mott, and Fisher, and they just work the puck around so well. Open space, get the puck to the open space. And that's a lot of ice. 4-on-4, I like them out there on a 4-on-4 for sure.
So we've got another 48 seconds before Kennett will get a abridged power play, assuming nothing else happens between now and then. Well, the face-off, Dunn goes to put it through, and that gets stopped, but some good wheels from Savory, and he got the rough treatment for his effort. Downingtown into the Kennett end. Savory will chip it to the line, but kept in there. It's number 29, Alex
Kreckmoyer.
Yep. And
solid name, Kreckmoyer.
So any of you happening to be watching from the Downingtown side will apologize now for any mispronunciations, and there will be many.
Not on purpose.
Definitely not.
No.
Neiman goes up to the line, is able to get it by and out to the middle. Kennett now on a power play for the next 20 seconds. In the Kennett end. Heinzelman from behind his net. Up along the boards, it's outletted to the middle, but nobody was there. Downingtown puts it right back in towards the net. Neiman will come out and set that up. Last few seconds tick away, but Kennett's got a 3-on-2 if they hurry. Penalty's over. Shot there, and they find it once again.
There's that combo. Just the puck movement, even from the breakout through the neutral zone. A 3-on-2, you feed that little pass there to the high guy who let it rip. It was that Mott, I believe, right? I think Mott was the high guy here. Yeah, you don't want to put him in the slot there. When he's in the high slot, that's a good spot for him.
So just under 12 minutes to go in this first period, and Kennett finds himself ahead by 2. The Kennett end. DeWitt along the boards. Gets worked on there, but they're able to move it up out of the zone, so delayed offsides. Move up, try to get at the Showers. He's got to chase after the bouncing puck, but it's Downingtown who gains possession. Downingtown now outlet in front of their own bench, and across, there's Matthews. In the Kennett end, Matthews takes the shot, sticked aside by Mott.
That had some heat on it.
From behind the net. They try to go out in front. Nice looking play there, but no damage done. Heinzelman in the corner. He'll just send it the length of the ice. That'll get by everybody, and that's icing, so
that's
all
right.
that and bring it back down.
Slow the play down a little bit. Downingtown was buzzing on that shift.
I'm actually surprised we were able to get this game off in time, because the game prior to this was Downingtown West against Avongrove, and it went to overtime, where Avongrove pulled that off in the extra time. And we will actually get to see them on Wednesday.
Oh. So glad they scheduled a game the night before Thanksgiving. Nobody, it's not like anybody does anything on that night.
Well, it was one of the things to where, as I was talking to, because obviously between Unionville and Avongrove, we know most of the players and parents.
Yeah.
And as we were saying that, oh, we'll see you Wednesday. And a couple of them were like, whoa, wait a minute. You've got the broadcast, why are we going?
Maybe we just put it on the TV.
Yeah. I mean, this game I get, it's 10 o'clock at night. But I guess the Wednesday before Thanksgiving being one of the biggest party nights of the year, why go when you could stay home? And nice shot there from Fisher. Fought off by Flutie.
Oh, boy.
Kept in. Mott has it. Turnover. Mott takes the shot, but it gets deflected wide.
Great takeaway by Mott there.
I mean, looked to go the length. I know that think that was number 64, Colin Franciscus. He was trying to do the splits to stay in.
Heintzelman's buzzing tonight.
Oh, yeah. He's hitting all cylinders.
Yeah.
Ganley works the blue line, but it's Cougars who move it into the Kennett end. They chop at it in the slot, forced far side. Good play there. Kennett the other direction. Takes the shot. Oh, it hits the post. Rolled out behind and somehow stays out of the net. Once again, using the defenseman as a screen is just watching these guys take those shots.
That is a very good tactic. There are some players that just have that completely mastered.
Sent the other direction. Neiman didn't see it. He heads that direction, but ends up getting beat to the puck. Are they whistling that an icing? I guess they are.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's a little questionable.
So let my clock run to catch up because I missed one of my cues, but not off by too much.
So you got Mr. Flutie in net back there. Fleury, spelled with just the R instead of the T, is known for kissing and petting the posts whenever the post would save a goal.
Hey.
So maybe that's a good one to stick by on that.
You got
after a moment like that.
Show love where you can.
Yep, Marc-Andre Fleury, quite a character.
Turnover there to Matthews. He takes the shot. That one gets deflected wide. Cougars still in possession up to the blue line. Takes a big shot, and that one gets through.
Frayne almost knocked that in out of the air, baseball style.
Still buzzing there. Shot gets to Mott. He's in good position to make that save, and he'll just hang on and take the whistle.
Well, and that was their big line. You had Matthews out there, and they did a good job right in front of the net. Kennett's got to make sure they're paying attention to that high slot area, because I saw two dark blue jerseys in front of Mott.
Heintzelman from below the goal line. He'll get it up to Mott. He'll just chip it high off the glass out to center ice. Good play there from Ganley. Ganley puts on the brakes, tries to go all the way down, was looking for Fisher way down low, but had a lot of bodies to get through. So the other direction they go. McCune.
Nice play by Schillinger. Just picked his pocket.
Still in possession. Shot up into the chest of Mott. Second opportunity. They try to backhand right in front. Nothing but traffic there. So Kennett's able to get possession and go the other direction. Ganley at center ice. He takes the shot from the red line, which is still not a shot that I would want to face. Flutie takes that save and hangs on.
Yeah, for sure. He can shoot from anywhere, so might as well let it fly.
Absolutely.
Keep the goalie on their feet, on their toes too.
Fight for it along the boards. It rolls back behind the net. Latch to it. Latch will bank it off the boards. Gets up to the line. Savory didn't have much to go, so he'll feed it back. Cardillo banks it off the boards the other direction. Lee's across in front of his bench. Kennett tries to go the direction, and back and forth they go. Savory with a good play there to knock him off.
Mm-hmm.
Savory's another one who...
He's on the up,
yeah.
That is for sure. He's buzzing tonight too.
High fly right into the midsection of Mr. Mott, and he'll just hang on to that.
I believe he's a sophomore, correct?
I believe so, yes.
You can see the difference between his game this year and his game last year.
Oh, yeah.
He definitely feels more, he definitely looks like he's a lot more comfortable out there, more aggressive.
Battle for after the face-off. Trying to get a shot off. Hits traffic. Battle along the near boards. Tries to get it to the middle. But again, too many bodies there, and Kennett goes the other direction. Fisher through center ice. He'll stop. Tries to go up to Ganley. He gets tied up. Puck still in the zone. Comes back to Ganley, and he just rifles that Puck just went high. Good redirection there. Second opportunity. Bank it right back up to the line. Heinzelman keeps it in there, gets it to Mott. Mott gets stripped and it gets forced the other direction. Matthews with that speed comes over, but Aiden slides across, stays in position, and
he's got some wheels.
Yes, indeed.
That's all right. We got Mott.
Yeah, what do you got?
I got Mott.
Got two of them.
We got two of them.
Cougars win that draw. Shot comes across, flashing the leather. And they'll try that again.
It's the way he handles himself, too. Like, Mott always seems in control.
So Alley's along the board. He'll roll it back behind for Lucas. Lucas tries to bank that up for Ganley, but it took a weird bounce off the boards or glass. Cougars will go right back in. He'll send it up to his brother. Kuhn comes down to keep it in the zone. In the corner they dig. Franciscus goes up to the line and was able to keep it in, goes right back to him. Oh,
what a pass.
Yes.
Excuse me.
Rolled back into the other corner. Downingtown buzzing on this shift.
Yep.
Goes all the way across, bouncing, and somehow that stays out.
Wow. I'm not sure what happened there, but
yeah, that.
I'm not going to question it.
Eaton came out to make the initial play. It looked like it got through, but yeah, a lot of open net. Nothing doing. Nichols goes around one. Back. It's a nice shot in.
Good backhand. That backhand can catch goalies off guard. It's kind of hard to figure out where that release is coming from. So, Mott all over that one.
And that had a little sauce on it for a backhand.
It sure did. Probably faster than my slap shot.
I'm thinking the same exact thing.
That's called having a muffin.
Downingtown in possession at the blue line. They'll take the shot there, tries to deflect it, but stays wide. Dunn will go up along the boards to DeWitt. He'll dig at it at the blue line, still in the zone at least momentarily, and then finally forced out the center ice. Downingtown gets to Matthews. Matthews in the zone, takes the shot and gets it through.
That looked like one of those Mott shots. He used the defenseman as a screen, and he let it rip, and that's a tough one for a goalie to follow. If you watch right here, he just lines up right. I mean, he might have gone right between.
Five-hole everybody.
Five-hole everybody, yeah. That's tough. Kennett's got to bounce right back and shake it off.
So under 5 minutes, Downingtown cuts the Kennett lead in half. And we are now at 2-1. That puck goes up and out of play, so. I'll bring that down and give us a neutral zone face-off. We've got a lot of familiar faces here tonight on this late game, especially with Thanksgiving holiday coming up. We've got a few players who've returned to spectate.
The alumni come back in strength.
Mott comes in all the way across, was looking for Ganley, but couldn't get a stick on that. Ganley still in possession in the corner, rolls it to the middle. Once again, looking for Fisher. It was directed past him. Down low. Mott just tried to touch it to the center. All the way up to Heinzelman. He'll take a swat at it. Didn't really get much on that. Numbers the other direction for Downingtown if they hurry. Cardillo, good work to get back and into position. Puck goes to the middle. Bouncing puck. Ganley up to Mott at the blue line. Good work for it right there, and it's finally forced back out towards the Kennett blue line where Cardillo will go the other direction. Fisher will touch as he'll head off on a change. Both teams making some player transitions here. Franciscus across the line. He thought he was going to try the Matthews move. Ends up going wide. Savory chips it in, and he'll chase it down himself. Redirected the other way by Downingtown, but that'll go the length of the ice, so icing.
You know, just watching that shift before, Ganley was probably lined up 3 separate times by a Downingtown player, and he's just so slippery. They didn't get even a piece of him, and they had a clear shot. I don't know what he does. I don't know if it's the soap he uses, but
deflected out to the middle. Good play from Sarazales to at least break that up momentarily. Franciscus tries to come in. Another good active stick from Neiman. To the line, but not out. They go all the way into the far corner. Dunn and Showers are there, but it's Cougars come away with it. Shot deflected up and over the net. Sarazales goes hard off the glass. Savory comes in, takes it, gets a shot. Ooh. Fleury had to fight that one off.
Savory with a nice burst of speed there.
And Savory is all over the ice on this shift.
Yeah, he's having a heck of a game so far.
Every time I look up when he's on the ice, he's in the play. Shot towards the net. Aiden will get a glove on that. Savory on the far side. Directs it to Mott, goes off his skate. He got tangled up with Matthews. Matthews will try and backhand one in. All the way up, a lot of open space, but too many bodies in front. Fisher will skate behind his net, come out with speed. All the way across to Mott. Mott gets tripped up. No call there.
Nope.
Puck batted up. They still work for it. And finally, the Cougars move it out of the neutral zone towards the Kennett end. They go back and forth. Mott, good. Nice pass to Ganley. Ganley steps across the blue line. I don't know what he was trying to do there.
He was looking for the ultimate toe drag, and he almost did it. He almost did it. I've seen him do it before.
Here's Kennett back in transition. Fisher will just wind it all the way around. Ganley to it, tries to center it, goes off a player, up and out of play, and we get a whistle.
You know, that's the thing about their line is they don't need to carry it in every single time. You'll see them do that dump, and they are ready with the far wing or the F3 crashing the boards to get that puck. And they do it really well.
Kennett wins that. Schillinger from the blue line takes the shot, but that gets deflected in front. Off the glass, Schillinger, another good job to keep it in the zone. Mott will race down to get it from behind. Tries to get it to Fisher, but he was well marked. The other direction, Matthews steps in. All the way across, and wow, that was a pretty play there.
Credit where credit's due. That was a heck of a pass by Matthews. Makes for a tip in.
I think everybody was looking for Matthews to make that initial shot, but he feeds it all the way across. And they're able to slam it home.
You know, with a player like Matthews, you know, just based on what we've seen so far, I don't know what the right play is there. You play the shooter, he's going to make the pass. You play the pass, he's going to take the shot, and he's got a heck of a shot. So I think the defenseman did a good job there. He made a great play.
So we are in the final few seconds of this first period. That is now tied at 2. Cardillo across to Dunn. Dunn will feed it up to Savory. Savory want to backhand that in, really to get much on that. It gets played up and towards the scorer's box. Got 19 seconds remaining in this now tied game. So Kennett will get a offensive zone opportunity here as the
change that lineup. Yep.
Referees are directing traffic. Face-off, it's on players on top of it. They're just trying to dig for it. Oh, opportunity, kick save there by Flutie. Puck goes out to the middle. Dunn from the red line. Nice feather pass there, gets it up, but they're saying it's offside, so Kennett needs to touch up.
Out of
as the buzzer sounds, ending this first period. So 17 minutes in the books. This game is tied 2 apiece. Shots after 1 period of play. Kennett 9, Downingtown East 13. So with that, we will step aside for a few seconds and be back with second period action in just a moment. So second period action about to get underway. Just as we were heading to break, I was mentioning that we were talking at the end of our last game that we were all going to go home and watch the Tyson fight.
Yes, we.
I saw a headline that I thought was hilarious that Jake Paul and Mike Tyson teamed up to beat the Netflix audience. We got beat. We're the ones who lost.
We did. I stayed up way later than I should have. And, saw a lackluster.
Now, I did get to have fun because, as I've mentioned a few times before, I do another weekly broadcast where my fellow geeks and I talk about mainly Star Wars is the show that I'm on.
Yeah.
But what we ended up doing was we live streamed during that fight as we were watching it. And because we're all nerds, we dressed in suits and basically put a backdrop to make it look like we were ringside.
That's
it
awesome.
was so much fun.
That's awesome.
Puck down low.
Probably did a better job than they did.
One of the guys with us good. Oh, big backhand there by Fisher. It got by Mott. I don't think he was expecting that because he had a lot of open net in front of him. Kennett buzzing after this start of the second period. Puck will roll up. Serzales will race down to keep it in. Fed over to Mott. Mott will take the shot. Oh, Ganley gets there.
34 with a nice – he got a stick on that.
So hand pass is going to be whistled. They'll bring that out to the neutral zone. That was one. There was so much happening in that shift.
Well, I don't know who the defense – was it Latch, 34? Yeah, he got a great stick on puck because Ganley – that was a goal.
He was going to bury that.
That was a goal. There was no doubt in my mind, and Latch got a stick on it last second, sorry.
Yeah. Latch will get a save on that one. Heinzelman will direct it in after the face-off. Savory to it, and he's got Showers with him all the way through. That got by all the Kennett players who were down low except the defense, so nobody could get to that. With speed the other direction. Cougars tried to make a good play, but that one gets by. Referee says he could have made a play on it, so no icing.
Good job by Showers there. Nice play. This line is, they've been getting better and better with each game.
Sent all the way through. Touch there, gets the Showers. He'll go into the corner and head off on a change. Meyer goes the length of the ice. That one's touched, so no icing there. Matthews in the corner. He'll roll it back down. Tries to center it. Gets deflected up into play. They battle for it in the slot. Finally gets banked out to the neutral zone. Kitchmeyer tried to go off the boards and in, but Fisher is looking for Mott. Not get by him, and Cougars will put it back into the Kennett end. Aiden goes up as they were making a change. Good play there. Mott, he's got some space. They get back into the play. He takes the shot, but that goes wide.
Good keep by Dunn.
Fisher from behind the net. Couldn't really get to that, but he's got it in his skates.
Yep.
Back through to Mott. He's got marked there, but Ganley jumps over to it and takes the shot. That goes just wide. Back over to Ganley. Gets off of his stick. He'll just bang it down low. Fran will go up the boards, but Ganley once again in the right position to keep it in. We'll go the other side. Force behind the net. Finally, Matthews, he'll skate it out himself. Gets by a few, cuts into the middle. Dunn pokes that aside. Puck gets chipped all the way up into the near corner. Out to the middle. Ganley had that go off of his stick. Kretschmoyer goes across, gets batted in front of the Kennett bench. Cougars in the Kennett zone. Good active sticks from the Blue Demons.
Sure are, yep.
Back the other direction. We've got a back and a forth so far in this one. Downingtown backhands one towards the net. I think they were looking to get that to frame. Wayward pass goes all the way across. Esposito. Sends it over right in front of us. Kretschmoyer. Pressured by Brown. He'll get the zone, get the shot. That one was a high riser, shoulder to side from Mr. Mott.
That had some heat.
Bouncing puck. Kept in the zone by Nino. He's in front, tries to get a shot. It's still sitting there. We've got a hand up. We'll wait to see. That's going to be against Kennett. Flutie heads to the bench. Extra attacker on, but there's the whistle.
They got a little hooking. Called a hooking on that one.
So who is heading to the box? Ella Dunn will have a seat for 2 minutes. Hooking is the call. So Kennett will be short for the next 2 minutes. As we are just under the 12-minute mark here in this second period. Latch at the blue line. Keeps it in. Matthews skates in, gets the shot. They try to deflect it in, but that ends up getting deflected right into the midsection. Baden Mott.
Mott's going to eat that up. And that, with that, Ella will double her penalty minutes for the year so far. Which is saying a lot because she plays some significant minutes on defense, and it's pretty impressive to not take a bunch of penalties.
Latch will drop it for Matthews. Fisher tries to put some pressure, but Matthews heads up ice. Stumbles on the ice there, and Ganley will just pick it up. Give it to Fisher. Fisher goes the other direction. Gains the zone, gets stripped from there by Kretschmoyer, and he'll feed it up to Matthews. Matthews goes across for McCooch. Up to the line, but kept in. Tries to go to the middle. Ganley's in a good spot. He'll chip at it, but not out. Esposito. He's right back to him. He's got it at the blue line. All the way across, looking for the one-timer there, but Matthews couldn't get a really good shot on that. Deflected there, came across. Nobody knew where that was, but
yeah, that was a crazy bounce there.
Kennett will send it the other direction. So we tick down to about 30 seconds remaining on the Dunn minor. Cougars come out from behind the net. 104 there. Kennett's able to get it up, and they get it out. Mott and Savory Mott gets it over to Savory. Savory! Oh, Savory with a really nice play. Almost feathered that 5-hole, but Flutie closed it up just in a nick of time.
I mean, Mott just feathered that puck right over to Savory. Savory had a nice play. I mean, honestly, I don't know how he saved that, because he had, as that goalie slid up and he opened up that 5-hole and he tried to tuck it in there, and I don't know if he's got it on the back, but nice save.
Final few seconds will tick away. Dunn is out, and we are back to even strength. Chopped at there, forced up to the line. Looked like it came out, but no referee saw it, so it doesn't matter because they move it out into the Kennett end. Good play there by Mott, forcing that back down low.
Was that Franciscus?
Puck squirts its way out to the middle where Kretschmoyer, he'll just retreat back in his own end. Set it up for McCune. They come together in the corner. Oscar takes a big hit behind the net. Out, that gets by everybody. No icing.
Neiman on the forecheck there, putting pressure on. This whole line's putting pressure on. He managed to squeak out.
In the Kennett end we go. Sayers Alley makes a nice play to tie his guy up. Neiman, he'll just bank it out to center ice. Puck sat there. Brown's got it. Brown, he had too many to deal with. He takes a big whack at Latch as he's going down to the ice. I don't think he liked that.
No, he got away with that one. That's all right.
Big shot and pad save there by Mott. Puck behind the net. It comes to the near corner. All the way across. Shot makes its way all the way through. Sliding save there by Lucas. Tries to direct it out, or by Aiden. Tried to direct it out to Lucas, but that got by him. Lees with speed all the way into the Kennett end, takes the shot, but that one goes wide of the net. A pair of fives come together along the boards. It's not necessarily a very good winning hand, a pair of fives.
Not always. You got to improve. You either need to trip up or get to 4 to a straight.
Kennett will direct out. They were looking to get that to Ganley, but it gets by him. Kretschmoyer will send it across to Matthews. He comes into the Kennett end. Tries to dance around a few too many. He gets taken away. Fisher will retreat back just to get some open space. Now he'll skate out through center ice. Across the blue line, fakes the shot. Steps across, goes behind. I think he was looking to get it across to Mott, but just couldn't find the seam to get it to him.
He has a knack for slowing the game down. He has some nice moves to just buy him time and space.
Ganley tried to feed that through to get it to Mott as well, but that one got cut off and sent the other direction. Back behind the net. Done there. It squirts out in front. Puck sits there, and good read. Lucas with it. Gains the zone. Takes the shot. Big shot there. Flutie gave a little peek behind him just to make sure he had it.
Just to be sure. I feel like the ref's a little slow on that on the whistle. When these guys are having, I mean, he's waiting for those players to come in. So that's a clear sign to crash the net. That's for sure.
Now, thinking about that fight, though, the 2 matches prior to the main event were fantastic.
Yes.
Those the women, that was rock'em sock'em robots. Oh what? My goodness!
Wow.
I have that because
yeah. Watch this. Watch this save.
This save is insane.
This could be a save of the year candidate. I mean, what a feed. And what a save.
Woo! Yep.
Proud Papa down there. I think everybody had the same reaction there.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Did I just see what I saw? Puck put towards the net. Mott pad save, and he just covers that up.
Well, now, so I'm assuming you watched the whole fight, including like the preamble up to it with the locker room talk.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see when he saw his son? He turned right away from the camera.
I don't know. I may have missed that part.
Well, he was only wearing a jock, and we got to see all of his bare assets.
Yeah. All right.
It was almost like it was a Saturday Night Live skit. But back to that fight beforehand, I think, was it Serrano? Was that her name?
Robbed.
Robbed.
Absolutely robbed.
How many times do you have to get headbutted for points to get taken? That was crazy.
Yes. Puck all the way down into the Kennett end. No icing there. Aiden comes out and makes a play on that. Gets it over. Frayne in the corner. He's getting worked on there by Fisher and Heinzelman, but they try to get it to the middle. Batting puck comes up to the line and gets by and comes on out. Puck was knocked down there. They're still chipping away for it. Kennett gains the zone. Nice quick shot there. Second opportunity. Oh! Mott missed it wide with the second chance as it just came right back to him. Heinzelman once again
Great
working
play.
hard there.
Great play by Heinzelman.
Puck across, Matthews with it. Fisher harassing him, forcing him behind the net. Chopped out of the air by Fisher. It comes to Heinzelman. Heinzelman. He'll take the shot.
You know, there's a reason for those shots out far. Those are two big rebounds that he gave up, giving you a second chance. With that one from Mott, I mean, he really, that rebound must have come out 15 feet.
So, yeah, I know that in boxing that the reigning champ always gets the benefit of the doubt, but that was not even close.
No. I will watch that rematch.
Oh, without question.
I will be tuning in for that one.
Batted at the line. It's up going the other direction. That's Nichols.
Lost an edge. I got to get those skates sharpened because that was.
Ice monster.
Yeah, for sure.
Work there. Franciscus gets in, steps in across the line, tries to go wide, goes all the way through. He's looking to feed that. Oh, player goes down hard on the boards.
That was Brown.
Pops back up, so
he's fine.
That's always good.
He's a hockey player. He's good.
Lee's directed it back behind the net.
Ooh.
Turnover there by Kennett. That one gets whistled down. 3.5 remaining in this tied game. 2 apiece. Not for lack of effort, though.
No,
both directions.
Both sides doing their part. They're each having. It's almost like it's, all right, 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off. 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off.
Puck sits there for a moment. They dig for it right in front of Aiden. Fisher is the one who has it. Nice move to get around. Fisher through center ice. Gains the zone. Not sure if he intentionally dropped it for Ganley. Ganley makes the move and still comes away. Feeds it back to Fisher. Fisher all the way across, but that was ahead of Mott. Mott makes the move and stays with it. Tries to get it to Ganley in the middle. Comes to Heinzelman. It's finally McEwen in the corner, but Heinzelman keeps it in. battle for it. Still in the zone. Ganley given some open space. He takes the shot. That gets blockered aside. Turnaround.
Wow. Good pressure by Kennett right now.
Heinzelman at the blue line. Back for Ganley. It's off of his stick. Mott will get it right back to Ganley. Tries to get it back to Mott. They're finally able to move it out to the middle. Franciscus puts on the brakes. He'll just roll it down low. So they'll make some player changes. Moving off the play. Mott comes to him. He'll get it to Ganley. Slows down across the blue line. Takes the shots. It's like Mott knew there was going to be a rebound and was just waiting for it.
I mean, it was a great, Ganley paused for that shot almost to get him in position. Let it rip, and Mott was right there. Those guys definitely, they feed off one another, that's for sure.
Maybe they're listening to this as you're talking about the rebounds, so they're.
Yes.
They had their earpiece in.
Yeah. Clearly learning from a master.
Show enough.
Show enough. So much easier up here, by the way.
Everything's easier
This
up
game
here.
is so much easier from up here. If they would just do this.
Puck out to the middle. Goes off a Neiman's stick. Gets by Savory. Sarazales. He'll try to get it out. Goes off. Comes right back to him. He'll go across. It's up the back of Showers. Cooch tries to direct into the middle. Puck ends up behind where Dunn will use the boards. Up to the point, but not out, and then finally out. Savory. He'll wrap it around. Neiman to it in the corner. Tries to get it back to Savory. That gets cut off. Cooch. And he'll lift it high in the air all the way the other direction. Mott comes out to make a play on that, and he'll wind it all the way up and out.
He's like a third defenseman back there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know that we've seen other goalies. Wow.
Oh, my goodness. Lucas is putting on a clinic showing us how to go around players.
Yeah.
Comes right back to him. That gets knocked away. Battle for it back and forth. Dunn at her own blue line. Goes across to Ganley, and he'll just rip it in. Fisher to it in the corner. He's got Mott helping out. Battling with McCooch and Resposito. Finally comes out Ganley.
Wow.
Kind of had to double clutch, but Flutie makes that save. Final seconds ticking away here in this second period. One last opportunity. Fisher comes to the circle. Tries to drop it back, but that's cut off. As Downingtown looks to go the other direction. Big shot there, saved by Mott as the buzzer sounds, ending the second period.
Quite an opportunity there by Downingtown on that transition there.
So 2 periods now down, and we are still tied at 2 apiece. Shots now after 2 periods of play. Downingtown with a slight advantage of 21 shots to Kennett's 18.
You know, watching, like we were saying, watching Mott handle that puck, it really helps that defense out. He can literally do a breakout, one-man breakout.
And he is very good at handling the puck.
Yes, very. Got a little Led Zeppelin in the background.
Oh, yes.
Can't go wrong there.
Yeah, no, I know after that fight, my wife started watching all of these documentaries and things about Jake Paul. And you know, the more that she would tell me, I kept them like, man, we got set up.
Listen, I would not want to get in the ring with Jake Paul. He's a big guy,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
And he has been training. But you can't tell me that he is a professional boxer.
Well, I think he is now, but
Do you think so?
yeah, I think he's got enough experience and training that he could be considered a professional boxer. Now, professional is in that's what you do for a living. I'm not saying that.
Okay, yeah, he's making a living from it. I would like to see him fight
Yeah.
a ranked boxer. I would like to see what would happen. But in the world of entertainment,
Yes, that is more.
he has figured something out. No doubt about that.
Third period now underway. Kennett starts off getting it down deep into the Downingtown end. Banked up to Schillinger. He'll roll it right back down. That one's forced out the other direction. Nichols. Heinzelman comes over, gets just enough. They battle for it. Mott makes an initial save, second opportunity, and that goes through the blue paint on the other side.
Jeez Louise.
The other direction. Lucas with speed, gets across the line. He tries to take the shot, but that's blocked. Bouncing puck finally comes out to the middle. Nichols has it there. He tries to go all the way across and does, and they'll just direct in. Mott will set it up. Heinzelman will chip it around. Brown to it. Gets knocked down, but Mott in possession all the way across to Fisher. Fisher has that knocked away from him. Matthews tries to redirect to the middle, but a lot of active sticks there. Force it out to the neutral zone.
I think that was Aiden. I think Aiden blocked that with the massive goalie stick there. Matthews looking for that cross-ice pass.
Cooch gets around a few and cuts into the middle. Gets tied up in the last second. Savory goes up the boards, but not out. Shot there, hits a body in front. Try to bank it out to someone. It ends up on Matthew's stick. He takes the shot. I think that hit Sarazales. Savory takes the shoulder. Not sure who put that check on him, but I think they're about twice Savory's size, but he just kind of rolled right with it. Big shot there from Matthews, but Mott's got the answer. Back out into the middle. They'll direct it in. Savory has it. Across to Neiman. Neiman will just hold on as he looks, banks it ahead. DeWitt tries to shovel it in the zone. That gets knocked down. I'll try the other direction. Francisca's shot is blocked by Fisher. We'll roll it behind. Ben's first one to it. Tries to make the pass, but he gets blown up there all the way across. Wow, they had Latch or McCune in a very good position, but he couldn't get anything on it. And he gets it to DeWitt. DeWitt gets the center ice, and he'll just put it in towards the net.
Smart play. Get a line change there. They were out there for a while. Smart play by DeWitt.
And that was a tricky shot. I mean, there are those ones that you have to be careful because Flutie made the save, but as that thing hits the ice, that's like a bouncing football. You don't know what it's going to do.
Just a knuckler. Like a Tim Wakefield special. I mean, and you see it at the pro level. It happened the other night.
Up the line, Heinzelman gets the shot. That gets all the way through. Sounded like it hit Flutie's pads. Dunn will keep it in. Mott from behind. Puts on the brakes and comes the other direction. All the way across. It's the Heinzelman, but that one came out, so offsides is whistled.
It was a good look. It's a good look, just
almost.
A couple of inches off, that's all.
Will give us a neutral zone face-off in front of the Downingtown bench. Heinzelman at center ice. He directs that into the offensive zone, but they're right there. Back and forth and finally into the zone all the way across. Is looking for Cooch. That was ahead of him, and he'll put it behind the net. Matthews ridden by Mott. Back up to Lee's the blue line. He'll put it towards the net. Bouncing puck there. They had Frayne right in front, but he couldn't settle that bouncing puck. Dunn doesn't get much on that to get it out of the zone, so Matthews, big save there. Finally, that's a great play from
Nice.
Mott. Just a backhand and shovel that out. Just enough to get it all the way down without it being icing and allow them to make a complete change. Puck in skates. They dig for it.
Oh, boy.
Matthews tries to backhand in front. Aiden was in position to see that. Nice bounce off the glass to Mott. He tries to take the shot. That one gets blocked. Comes right back to him. Back to the middle. Couldn't get anything on that. The other direction. Try to go through Fisher, but that one hits him. Neiman. We'll get it across to Fisher on the other side as he comes in and takes a check from Nichols. Up to the line. Shot goes wide into the corner. Kuhn's leaned on there. Puck still kept in the zone. Kuhn tries to make the move all the way across. Oh, and Mott comes diving out.
We're beneficiaries of an early whistle there.
Absolutely. I thought he had it too. But,
I thought he did too. It squirted out somehow.
but again, we're way up here, so front row seats that we have.
That's right.
Which actually, you know, I feel a little bad, not a lot, just a little bit when I come because I'll show up fairly early to do all of what I need to do and set up.
Yeah.
And here in Rink 1 at Iceline, we've got this, it's a nice area,
It is.
but it's always a bit messy. And, of course, if there's a game before us, there's always folks in here, and I just come and boot them right out.
Show him the press pass.
Yeah. Well, it's nice. I mean, I've been doing this long enough that I know all the guys that work here.
Yeah.
So I always make sure to stop and say hello to them, and then I kind of glance up, and I'm like, all right, I got to go kick them out. And they're like, just let me know if you need me to do it for you. I got it, but thank you.
That's right.
Mott from center ice. Feeds it across to Heinzelman. He gets that stripped away from him. The puck's forced up and out of play, and there's a whistle.
Well, Ed, you're a likable guy, so, I mean, I'd find it hard to believe anybody would want to give you a hard time.
Well, that, I mean,
You know.
I guess it's an official look that I have no matter what I'm wearing or what facial hair, because everywhere I go I could go to any store and I can guarantee that somebody's going to ask me where something is.
Well, it could be the handgun at your hip.
Well, it depends on what state I'm in. Shot there. Oh, body's down in front. Up to the blue line and out. Cooch with some speed, gets all the way across. Holy cow! Another sliding, amazing save by Aiden Mott.
You talk about pivot points in a game, and there's been two of them, and it's both been right around Aiden. Two huge, basically foregone conclusions.
Yeah.
In another realm.
Puck goes
Any
wide.
other goalie, I think they're good.
And comes out to the middle. I know Matthews almost was tempted to go in, but he knew he would have been offsides. But he skates in, takes the shot. Blocker save there by Mott.
Matthews has a nasty shot.
Comes right back to him. Fans on that. Still comes to him. Gets the shot off. Pad save there. Up to the line, but Lees keeps it in.
Good stick.
Still comes to Lees. Tries to get to the middle, and finally they'll bank it up and down. And that will have enough for icing. But I did hit the button just in time for that save. Let's take a look
perfect.
and see.
I mean, just another beauty.
That all the way across.
Another great pass, but just
Oh my God. The athleticism.
yeah, that was something. So now he's got the top two saves of the year so far.
Mott tries to send that across. He was looking to get it to Ganley, but bouncing puck forced right back in. Mott to it. He'll lift it up. It'll go all the way down and just the right touch. So no icing there. Good jump. Gets it to the middle. Mott with it. He takes the shot and makes the goal Wow. So back and forth we go. One Mott makes some saves. The brother puts it behind the net.
You know, it's funny. I just happened to be looking at the shots, and I was about to say I'd really like to see Kennett pick up some shots here as Downingtown. Let's look at this. Just a hell of a. I mean, he's just got a heck of a shot. But like I was saying, you know, Downingtown kind of ran away with it for the last couple minutes, and they're up to 32-20 advantage in shots. But maybe it's not how many, but what kind and where. So good job to Kennett on that. Good job by Mott.
Down to the Downingtown then, they go up and move it out. Matthews tries to go across. Good active play by Heinzelman to shut that down. Banked in. Dunn races over to it. Leaves it for Ganley. Ganley tries to get to Heinzelman, but goes off of his stick. They just whack at it. Kept in the zone. Nice feed down low. Heinzelman just lays out Frayne.
Just a solid hit.
Caught him not looking, and that is what happens. Ganley trips over the blue line coming in, but pops right back up. Cooch makes the move on Dunn.
Yep.
Dunn will get him with a high stick,
Yep.
and she's going to get another one.
Yeah, she knows it. That stick came up and clipped him right in the chin. Well, they got the full cage, so that kid didn't even feel it, but
Still.
Yeah, you still got to control that stick. You know, I want to talk about Heinzelman for a second. You know, if you watch him, his head is up all the time. Like, he is constantly pacing, almost like a free safety when you watch him, and he is paying attention, and that's what allows him to kind of anticipate and come across with some pretty devastating hits. I've seen him lay out more than his fair share. That's for sure. He can hit.
So Kennett finds themselves a player short for the next 2 minutes as they try to weather this storm and see if they can hold on to their lead. Shot gets all the way through. Aiden makes the save. Nice work there from Fisher just to lean on him and able to get it up. Mott comes out of the zone. He's looking to get it up to Savory. Ooh, Savory
I
takes
don't know
a
about that.
big hit up against the glass. Downingtown starts from behind their net. Fitchmoyer goes all the way across. Wayward pass there, but it causes them to come in offsides. I think the Kennett bench is looking to have them have that go all the way down.
Lobbying, I don't think it's going to be successful.
No, I don't think that one's going to be the case. So
Never let that get in the way of a lobby, though.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, they're laughing.
I mean,
they know it.
It's like you say, it's always no unless you ask.
That's right.
Frayne steps in. Fisher's right there with him. Up to the line. Matthews tries to get it through traffic. Sounds like it hit pads there, and Kennett nice and lifts it all the way out. Matthews with speed through the neutral zone. And the Kennett end goes all the way across, and that one will bounce out to the middle. So down to 45 seconds remaining on the high sticking call to Ella. Matthews comes in. Lucas strips him of that, goes up, but Kretschmoyer is able to keep it in. Out into the middle, that was deflected, and Ganley, he'll just go all the way down and put it right in on net. I mean,
yeah, that's the guy who went out there with an empty net situation.
Yeah,
that was all the way down.
And that was dead center.
Yeah.
Cooch leaves it there for Matthews. That one comes up. Second opportunity in on Mott, but he makes that save as well.
Great job tracking that puck. Put right in the correct position to just eat that up.
So only 8 seconds remaining on the penalty. I wasn't sure what that was. That's the walkie-talkies of our
Yep.
wonderful guys keeping us safe here.
That's right.
Battle for it after the face-off. McCune tries to direct it back into the corner. Final seconds tick away. Back to even strength. Bouncing puck there. Ganley's in a good spot. He'll roll it all the way up along. Tries to get it to Mott, but he's rolling on edge. Right back in. Heinzelman to it. Heinzelman steps around to check Ganley. Second opportunity with it. He'll go the other direction, but right there's McCune. Dunn will chip it up. Lucas will bank it ahead, looking for Fisher. Another player blows a tire at the blue line. McCune in. Oh, Heinzelman goes across, and yeah, I think he's going to get a definite trip for that one.
Yeah, yeah.
So they'll go right back to the power play. Aggressive, but that's a little too aggressive.
A little too aggressive. You know, you feel the guy kind of getting by you. You don't necessarily mean to do it, but that
sometimes
leg,
you just can't help yourself.
Says, I got it. I'm not supposed to do that. And then you go to the penalty box and feel shame.
So timeout called by one bench or another. So we are just over 5 minutes remaining in this final third period. Kennett with a 1-goal lead.
Well, I'm going to state the obvious. They need to kill this penalty. This is a big penalty kill, that's for sure. I'm just curious, when do we get our banner up there?
I guess we probably would need to make it and give it to them. I'm sure they're not going to just pay for the banner. So.
Ah, dang it. All right. Well, I think we need to maybe get a banner up there.
Yeah, no, I agree.
We'll do a bake sale. Pay for the flag. Go
Just
old
laughing,
school.
thinking of banners and things like that. I got a mascot costume for the car wash today.
Of course you did.
It's
and may I ask, or is it a surprise?
Oh no, it's
okay. What do you got?
So if you're familiar with the car wash, the big thing that spins that gets the side of your car,
Yeah.
it's called a wrap. That's basically what it is. It's like
Okay.
a big wrap with a smile and eyes and a little baseball hat.
That's awesome.
It's hilarious.
That is awesome. Now, are you taking applications?
No, I'm doing it myself.
Ah, dang it!
Come on.
I was gonna see if maybe I could get my application. In the
Oh,
front of
I
the
mean,
line.
if you want to try it, you're more than
Yeah,
welcome.
yeah.
It's fun. I think we might try to do a contest to see whoever gives him his name, he'll get a free wash. So
that's a good one, yeah.
All right, so big penalty kill here for Kennett.
A little bit of
As Kennett's doing a little cleanup.
little tape or butt end or something.
Back behind, good face-off win, and that goes all the way down and in on net. Downingtown will start from behind their goaltender and skate up.
They got their big guns out.
Matthews tries to go back, ends up in the corner. Fisher's first one to it. He gets it up, and Mott will just go out with a little help of a redirection, and that goes all the way back down. So Matthews will start back from behind his net once again. They skate out through center ice and into the Kennett zone. Worked on from behind. Kennett once again with it. Fisher will feather it up. Didn't get all of it, enough to get it out of the zone. Matthews, first one to it with speed. Rolls it out in front. Good work there. Fisher with it once again. He'll go hard off the glass, out to the center. Mott jumps on it. Mott's got a step. Comes in, makes the move, and big save there
Flutie.
by Flutie to keep his team down by only one.
Yep. Flutie's glove ate that one up. Wow. Credit where credit's due.
Yeah.
Although I'll bet you Lucas
He wants
would
that
want
back.
yeah.
Oh, without question,
Yeah.
he wants that back.
I know he does.
So 43, 42 seconds still remaining on the minor. It's Downingtown, looks to head into the Kennett zone with speed. Shot in, Mott makes the initial save, covers up, and we'll take the whistle.
You know, watching this game tonight, number 64 Franciscus for Downingtown. He's been a presence. He's out there. You know when he's out there. He is zipping around pretty good. They have him listed as a defenseman. He's in forward the whole day.
Well, he does a nice job to direct it to the boards. They're going to just try and eat up some of the time. 20 seconds left on the Heinzelman minor. They dig for it, and great play by Kennett to send it the length of the ice.
That'll eat up some clock for sure.
So opportunity for one final rush here from Downingtown. Not good chance there. Last few seconds tick away. Latch tries to get a shot, goes up and out of play as the penalty expires, so we're back to even strength. 3:09 is the official clock time. I'll take a second off of mine.
Great job by Kennett.
Killing that off.
You know, you see that trend of people, of teams pulling their goalie earlier and earlier. I'm wondering if they're thinking about that just yet.
Yeah,
3 minutes
Flutie's
to
kind
go.
of in a position where he's looking towards the bench, trying to get direction. Little swat out there, stays wide. Fisher, goes off the boards. Mott makes the thing, gets over. Savory takes the shot. Flutie makes the save there.
Wow.
Puck the other direction. That one gets by Fisher with speed. As McCooch, he's got it, tries to go all the way through, gets by everybody. Shot there, second opportunity. They still have it. Downingtown still with the puck. Kretschmoyer, he'll direct that. That one goes off of Frayne and just stayed wide.
A great tip by Frayne, just inches from going in.
Mott with it, he'll just bank it ahead out to the middle. He work for it back and forth, ends up on Mott's stick at the blue line. Steps in, takes the shot. Flutie makes the save. Matthews, the other direction, into the Kennett end. Blocked there by Kennett. Fisher behind the net, steps around. Nice move there. Avoid that. He'll skate up and just kind of feather it through the neutral zone and in.
Oh, that was one bounce.
Puck there.
Oh, that's a.
Oh.
That's, the Browns' parents are upset right now.
They just see the dollar signs
That's
of that.
$300 right down the drain.
Back and forth.
That's going to be nice.
Puck goes all the way in, but from the wrong side of the red line, so icing.
It's almost like that scene in The Natural when he breaks his bat. Just that, and it's not because there's any sentimental value. It's just because it's $350 down the drain. It's like, oh. Brown's skating over to talk to his parents.
He's positioning.
He's already lobbying for the next one. I need the. What did he say? I don't even know which one he was talking about.
The most expensive one, whatever it is.
Whatever it is, yeah.
So timeout called for whoever didn't call the first one is calling the second one now.
Yeah.
So.
There you go. That guy.
Yeah.
That guy.
So minute 23 remaining. Kennett hanging on to their 3-2 lead. Puck's going to be down in the Kennett end, so we'll be curious to see if Flutie actually comes out.
Yeah, if he
but
it
doesn't look like it.
No, he's going on the other side of that door. He's done.
Yep. So they're going to go out with the extra skater to start that offensive zone draw for the Downingtown Cougars. This is one of those to where Kennett really needs to win that face-off.
Yeah. Yep.
and get it to Ganley.
Yeah.
'Cause Ganley can thread that needle from one end of the ice to the other.
That's right. He's got that down.
There we go. Timeout is concluded. Both teams heading out for the face-off. 6 skaters.
Here he comes, Ganley
for
on the ice.
Downingtown.
Yep. Got Ganley, Savory, Mott, Fisher,
Heinzelman.
and Heinzelman. I approve of that lineup.
Stamp of approval.
Stamp.
Given.
Done. All right, boys.
Well, that's going to come in to take that. Downingtown wins it. They get the initial shot, but Aiden makes that save. They'll roll it back down low. Tie it up along the boards. Who will come out with the puck? Heinzelman ends up on his backside all the way through, ends up on Savory's stick. Savory will get it to the blue line. He'll skate to center ice, chip it up, and hits the ref.
I'm going to blame the ref on that one.
That puck just drifted towards the net. I don't think anybody was thinking anything. Comes to Ganley. He takes it and buries it.
We said it. You said it. You said it, Ed. Give it to Ganley. He'll thread the needle. Wait, no, that was just a great effort by the line through and through. The pressure, Savory to get it in the zone, even if it did hit the ref. You know, that was just that's a team effort. That's a team effort right there.
So final minute of play as Kennett now with a 4-2 lead. Comes to Mott after the face-off. He'll gain the zone, take the shot. Fleury will make the save. Work for it in the corner. Downingtown through center ice. It's back up to Spazzetti, but bounced off of him and ends up on Ganley's stick. Ganley will just lift it. He'll bounce it down into the other end. Into the corner. Referee waves off icing at the last possible second.
Yeah, he really waited. That's how somebody gets buried.
Yeah. Downingtown through center ice. Catch Moyer. Heinzelman from behind. He'll turn around.
That'll do it.
And he'll send it the length of the ice as the buzzer sounds, ending this one. Kennett comes away. I didn't put the extra goal up there. So Kennett comes away with the 4-2 win.
Hard fought 4-2, but
absolutely
they look good. They look very good.
So we have a very short break. We will actually be back on Wednesday. That is an 8:20 game at the Patriot Ice Center where we will play some very familiar faces in the Avongrove.
That is like a family reunion almost. It's like second cousins, and it'll get, they know each other well.
No, that will definitely be a fun game to watch.
Yeah.
Obviously, we'll be here on the Kennett broadcast, so join us for that one. Once again, special thanks to Mr. Mott and you as well, Mr. Cardella. Thanks for joining us here.
Thanks for having me.
So I'm Ed Henry. Have a good night, and we will see everybody on Wednesday.